President Donald Trump threatened trade partners in Europe with a much higher tariff if they don't come to the table with a deal. He also wants Apple to start making more phones domestically, or they will also be hit with a higher fee. National correspondent Matt Gelka reports from Washington.
The president spent Friday morning upping trade threats. That included a warning to the European Union saying he was, quote, recommending a straight 50% tariff on the EU starting on June 1st, 2025. There is no tariff if the product is built or manufactured in the United States.
I just said it's time that we play the game the way I know how to play the game. You know, they've taken advantage of other people representing this country, and they're not going to do that any longer.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told Fox News he hoped the message would light a fire under the EU to make a deal.
I believe the president believes that the EU proposals have not been of the same quality that we've seen from our other important trading partners.
The threat shook the markets Friday morning. Separately, the president took aim at tech giant Apple, saying he had told CEO Tim Cook he expected American iPhones to be made in the U.S., not India, and then wrote, if that is not the case, a tariff of at least 25% must be paid by Apple to the U.S. Apple uprooting some of its manufacturing from overseas to produce products in the U.S. could lead to phones costing $3,500, according to some analysts.
Those are going to cost more. It's going to have a ripple effect across the economy. And I don't think that's the best way for us to address the concerns around our trade imbalance.
Cook met with Trump at the White House earlier this week ahead of the president's latest tariff threat. Apple pledged to invest $500 billion in the U.S. over the next 4 years. But earlier this week, the company's manufacturer announced a $1.5 billion investment to expand manufacturing in India. The EU already has a 25% tariff imposed for steel, aluminum, and cars, on top of a 10% reciprocal tariff on most other goods. The 90-day pause on a higher 20% tariff for the EU is set to expire in July. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.